I knew eventually I was gonna start making videos exposing myself, but this one is painful. It's on the list of the 10 most awkward things that have ever happened to me. I found myself in a lot of embarrassing situations in my life, but this one really hurt because what I thought was going to be a nice night of hanging out with a girl and watching a funny movie turned into the most awkward date I've ever been on. It started out when I was a junior in high school. There was this girl that hung out around my friends. Other than that, I don't know why I went on a date with her. She wasn't that cute and was dumb as hell, which is the reason why, for the life of me, I can't remember her name, but that's probably for the best. One day when I was scrolling through Facebook, I came across said girl, so I sent her a message and we started talking. After a week of talking, we went on a date. The day of our date, I walked into the mall, and when I saw her, I knew I should have turned around right then because she was talking to some other guy. Automatically, I thought that this was a trap for me to pay for her and this guy to go on a date, but I ignored that feeling and walked up to her. When she saw me, she introduced me to the guy who was her ex. Everything was pointing towards the fact that I got played, but I still stuck around. When the movie started, this guy followed us and was telling me that he could sneak into the theater and that it was easy. But when we got to the theater, he started making excuses as to why he couldn't go in and pointed out the fact that he had no money. Then, him and the girl stared at me until I felt so awkward that I told the guy I had a little extra money and that I could buy him a ticket. When we went up to the counter and the guy up front asked what movie we were watching, I was about to tell him the name of the movie that me and this girl agreed on seeing, but instead the guy blurts out Star Wars. Because if using somebody for a date wasn't bad enough, he also had to torture me with 2 hours of the most boring movie that I could possibly sit through. As if setting somebody on fire wasn't bad enough, this guy also had to piss on me and ask if I could buy him a slushie, to which I looked at him very pissed off and said, "No, you spent my last dollar." When we sat down to watch the movie, they made sure that I sat down first, then sat behind me so they didn't have to think about me while they were flirting with each other. Although I have strong opinions against Star Wars movies, I said to myself, hey, you already bought the ticket for 3 people, you might as well watch it. And watch the movie to its entirety, praying the movie will get better, while hearing this guy tell the girl about how he was going to take her back to his place. When the movie was over, the two scoundrels left without even saying bye to me. After this, I've heard stories of the girl, one of them being that her and her friend stole her parents' car and crashed it, going on a joyride. Once again, this chick wasn't really smart. If you made it through the entirety of this painful story, leave a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. Until next time.